find yourself staring aimlessly in the wine aisle like you're in a foreign country where you don't speak the language? Does trying to read a wine label make you feel like trying to decipher hieroglyphics? Bordeaux? Well, I'm Rebecca Rose Phillips. I'm a certified wine and fast food consultant, and in this video, I'm going to give you 4 super easy steps so that you are going to be able to decipher any wine label and find exactly what you're looking for. Bordeaux! Alright, wine guzzlers, be sure to subscribe to my channel for all things wine. We've got tips, we've got hacks, we've got tricks. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you're notified every week when I post a new video. So, wine labels can be pretty confusing, especially when they're not labeled with familiar grape varieties like Chardonnay or Zinfandel. So this is how we break it down. The producer. The producer is the person who makes or produces the wine. Sometimes they own the vineyards and sometimes they don't. Words like chateau, domain, or bodega are all going to be indicators of the producer. This wine's producer is Chateau Saint Eulalie Vintage. A wine bottle's vintage indicates the year in which the grapes for that wine were harvested. This wine bottle's vintage is 2014. Some vintages are considered to be better than others, and this is mostly based on weather patterns in the region where those grapes are grown. Some wines, especially champagnes, are labeled NV. This stands for non-vintage, which means they are a blend of multiple vintages. All right, now hold on to your hats, kids, because this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Region versus grape. The wine industry in each country has its own specific guidelines for labeling wine. In the US, for instance, we label most of our bottles by the grape, Zinfandel. However, in other countries, like France, for example, they label their wines by the region where the grape was grown. Chablis. The reason these bottles are labeled by region instead of grape is because the producers in these regions are all working with the same grapes. So everybody making Chablis is working with Chardonnay. It's important to note that even wines that are labeled with the grape are still going to list the region that the wine comes from. This can be a really important indicator of style and sometimes quality. Wine name. Some producers label their wines with an additional name so that they can differentiate that wine from the other wines that they make. Just like Nike makes a whole bunch of sneakers, only one of them is labeled Air Jordan. This Grenache is produced by Wink. The vintage is 2016. The name is Restless Earth. So that name is going to differentiate it from the other Grenaches that Wink makes. So when it comes to wine, stop winging it. Now you know how to decode a wine label so that you can find the producer, the vintage, the grape, the region, and the name so you can pick the best bottle for you. All right, you guys, I want to know what's on your mind about wine. Let me know in the comments. What do you have questions about? Regions, varieties, how-tos. I'm happy to answer them in my next video. If you liked this video, please let me know by liking and commenting. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all my wine tips and tricks. If you want to watch my crazy wine shenanigans, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Let's Talk About Wine. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who's still drinking Franzia. And always remember, wine goes with everything.